57 West 40th Place.
Number 9.
0339.
Ready, 7.
6355.
Kid 60, your call is now a false. 60, Roger.
DOT responsible requesting a backup. 8145 Linden Avenue, 8145 Linden Avenue.
There's 2 non-Hispanics banging on the officer's window. Officers in a white DOT car. Code 3 and 340, already 1981.
1050 on personal.
10%. Welcome on via Wanda.
1449 Roger. 8145 Linden.
This is code 4. It's just a 5150 with a phone.
2030 Century Boulevard, again 2030 Century Boulevard in LA. The fire ramp also stand base informant standing by with girlfriend and MC tag is 15.
Metro from 246. 246 will handle.
Hola, what's up? How you doing?
Now inside a red SUV.
Engine arrested 55, overdose 1600 campus road.
Later, directly next to the baseball field at 14. 15 route 2 and welcome on orange.
85 to 100 additionally needed to stand by with the face of 1772 South O'Brien Avenue. Here's how do I find out 44 so they just was 81 21 down there. So close to that 130 1994 this by.
Metro engine 90 LAPD for an apparent natural. 90.
No battery call at that night. Sugar Way at the big lot parking lot. Can you advise service related to your current incident at that night? The 43 cancer response to 399 South Hill Street. Medical emergency only on incident 319. Someone for 85 there. Julie 85 store hosted additionally did stand by with the big toes.
Hello, 3197 Adam Beyond Century.
Gimme! It's mine! It's one of my favorite colors. I guess it is one of my favorite colors too. I'm wearing it. It's one of my favorite flavors. Power Punch. Can't go wrong with Power Punch. Bam, bam, bam.
Cancellation.
30, suspect there in Circle. 30 visit, along code 2, incident 330, RE 1343.
The Metro platform. Shoot.
The battery suspect is at 14178 Foothill Boulevard. Suspect is now Hispanic, like suspect 20 years old, both wearing a navy blue shirt, blue jeans. Suspect is PR, matching on foot and unknown direction. Code 2, incident 353, RD 1902.
M41 is welcome at Jennings 5570 EPDH.
Investigation 7447 South Boulevard, apartment 62 Boy. Code 352, RD 1450.
Hmm. 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 Huh. What's up? What's going on? Hello. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. Just hanging out here. What are we looking at? We're looking at May 8th. What is it? Wednesday? Wednesday, May 8th? Yeah, we'll call that Wednesday, May 8th. 1:58 a.m. 61 degrees. No stories. Just got out.
We find no one. Do you have anything further?
Huh. I don't think I want to.
81 or 81? 881. 81, you find nothing, we have nothing further.
Everybody ready?
Flooding 1710 North Fuller.
Metro from Rescue 881, we'll call false. 1:30 now, approximately 3 hours ago. Female Hispanic, girl, 140, 8676, build, dark complexion, birth 12/10/1940, Latino Garcia,
Rescue 864, update your set. Metro from 864. Can you repeat? 864, update your status.
WI 353, please.
Metro from 864, we're en route. Non-emergency to the incident.
275, to be unconscious, 110, 15 Sepulveda Boulevard. Code 4 is 27 West 45th. No, they should show that.
Code 4, 327 West 45th Street, that's trouble.
There's no matter what you're at, 89, if they need it.
1 out of 19, canceling it.
Charlie 5, I'm filing in here, there we go. 5401, car registration, 2015 Mini Cooper, Signal Hill.
Hunter M. 50,000, you have a deal.
0 Century Boulevard, 800
Go ahead.
955 CID 112 9 break 9, radio 2207, 6
Oh,
radio
just
1942,
right there.
vehicle 17
50.
475. Can you show me 10 please?
I guess you already offered 50. And I'll sign it for you.
19436 South Clifton.
5 5 is 112 9 break 9.
Union, Edward, Tom, 7
111 South Mer Avenue, apartment 8, Inglewood.
Mad Max, what's a slideshow?
Engine 5, Rescue 5, difficulty immediate dispatch.
What's up, Diecast? How are you?
Wiley Post.
Well, hello, Glasgow. Glasgow, not co. Go. What's the haps? I'm doing good. I need to get a story. My day, Caesar, my day was good. After I left you guys, I went and played golf. Started off with 5 pars in a row. That was cool. Then went bogey, double, bogey, bogey. That's probably because the beers kicked in. And then did a little bit of computer work. Ate some breakfast burritos. Went to sleep. Got up around 2 in the afternoon. Did some more computer work until I took Michaela to swim. Michaela came up to me after swim and said, "Hey, coach wants to talk to you." They have 3 coaches, the main coach and then the 2 assistant coaches. And Coach Julia, one of the assistant coaches, wanted to talk to me. And she told me that Michaela is going to move up in groups. She's going to get out of Coach Julia's group into Coach Dominic's group, and she is now in the faster group. And they also suggested that she start swimming the IM, which is a tough swim. But good news for Michaela. Michaela got bumped up today, so practice starts at a different time, and she'll be doing the same races that she normally does. But yeah, Malou, she was passing everybody today during the IM. They practiced IMs, and when they were practicing, she was like, she doesn't look at practice as practice or workouts, because they're not even called practices, they're called workouts. She tries to pass everybody, so she's racing no matter what. Even if you're not racing, she's racing. So she raced everybody today. She started last and passed everyone, so they're like, you need to move into a different group. You're too fast for this group now, which is really good. Really cool. Really, really, really cool. Which means longer practices and harder workouts. But good for her. Good for her. She's getting there, Daniel. She's getting there. She doesn't like the backstroke. I see potential in it, as do the other coaches now, because she's already swimming her events are, she does backstroke, she does breaststroke, which is her favorite, and she does freestyle. So throw the butterfly in there, and apparently she's improving on her butterfly. And yeah, it'd be cool to see her do the 200 IM. Yeah. Very proud of her. We went and got her her favorite meal after swim, which is Panda Express orange chicken.
Metro from Engine 79, you can have
I had some tea.
Continue through the incidents in the city. LA County is already cleared.
Rescue 864, did you copy?
864, roger.
Alright, so where's our stories? Because I would like one. That'd be cool. Help me out. Hook a brother up.
Activities, members of what's going on, members possibly 390 on 3 guns and 368.
Western and 186 on a black Pontiac with paper plate from Hawthorne Auto Square.
Can't have paper plates. You're just asking to be pulled over when you have paper plates. You're just asking to be pulled over.
Phase 4. 84, 841.
on 4 John Ida Union 465.
All right on, BF.
North of 10, 28 of 69221.
Yeah, he
And I'll try to get a 27 or name date of birth of you.
I had two waiting there to be published, and I didn't realize it. And he did another one a couple days ago, so I just did all 3 of them at once. And also, we. He had a
that comes back clear and current January 2020 and a 2018 Chevrolet truck.
Dade had a $50 gift certificate I think he got from Chris for Christmas to buy games, and he had some money left, and he bought Cuphead today, so he's gonna start playing Cuphead on the computer. Probably play tomorrow is my guess.
March 28, 92.
Probably play Cuphead tomorrow, and I'll upload it tomorrow.
Copy showing your ground. The Lakewood View Mobile Home Park, 12137 Lakewood Road, Boulevard, base number 4.
I read it 3 different ways, and I wasn't able to make it out.
$17,823, $17,823, are you clear? Well, now, you can go down for Watch 5 upon completion of calls, please. Thank you, Roger. Watch 5 units, call Alpha upon completion of your calls. 6 Tamarack, North Pierce on 70, Ida Lincoln 308. Six X, 106 Tamarack, 7 Pierce on 70, 17,840.
Level and hang up 13229 South Glasgow Place, 13229 South Glasgow
telltale plate. Sounds like a
632 1632 Belton Avenue at Echo Park, right? Code 3 and 3. Immediate attack your progress. Locked yourself in the bathroom at Echo Park.
You've been added, Rescue 881, you made it 15.
No prior call to that location.
Morning.
You have them, or do you need one?
Alright, so I'm at a deputy-involved fight. I wasn't too far from it. That's why there's so many units here. Looks like there's a male and a female suspect. I heard something about 902R on the way, so I'm gonna wait to see if anybody gets transported. I got the female in the back of that car up on my left. They got the male in one of the cars in the middle. It's not really a story, but because I was around the corner, you never know what it's gonna turn into, so I came to check it out. And that's what we're doing. Yes, Kevin, I do every once in a while read the chat when I'm at a scene, but mostly when I'm at a scene, I don't read the chat. When I'm sitting in my car, I read the chat. When I'm driving, I don't really read the chat. But since I'm sitting here waiting to see what happens in the next few minutes, I'm reading the chat. Well, thank you, Shane. Thank you very much. Just waiting. BF, it's coming along great. Thank you for asking. Matter of fact, I just ordered some patches. Gonna have some 2-inch black and white patches coming soon. I had to make the choice sew on or iron on, and I chose iron on. That way you have the option. If it was just sew on, you wouldn't have the option of ironing it on, but because I got iron on, you have the option of doing both. Makes sense, right? My guess is no 902R. Just suspect in custody, and we're out. If I see an ambulance or hear one, I'll pop my head back out. But for now, we gone.
We're on scene at 114 North 6th Avenue. We find nothing. Do you have anything else?
Transport, 6804, have you located the sheriff's department?
Sounds like we got some some new people on here. I like that. So, Becca, Nightcrawler is a movie about my job. I was researched for the role, and Jake Gyllenhaal played me. Kevin, thank you for joining. So, to the new people, do you guys have Netflix? I don't know if anyone's covered this yet. It's only been, what, 34 minutes, and I haven't discussed Netflix yet, so it's time I do. Do you guys have Netflix?
Metro from RA33, can you recheck the address? We're not playing at 300 East 71st.
Becca and Kevin, if you guys have Netflix, it will make it so much easier to explain what I do. You'll actually be able to see what I do. I'm on a show called Shot in the Dark. It's a reality show. It's not a movie. Oh, there you go, Becca. So Becca knows who I am. And Kevin, I don't care how you watch it. Just watch a show called Shot in the Dark, and that will explain everything. Oh, well, sweet. Well, then I'm just talking out my butt for no reason. Did I miss any stories while I was gone?
We had 2 calls there earlier this evening, and they were canceled by 10:15. I just wasn't like to cancel the call. They'll be sent to unit.
Caesar, absolutely, I'll take your money and you can go and ride along with me. For sure. Absolutely. Hyannis News. No, nothing good so far. I just got out. Uh-oh, that dude lost their car. Pay your bills, people. Pay your bills. Well, hello, Anna. How are you? I'm shouting out Anna. This is me shouting out Anna.
Location looks like it's closer to across the board. Stand by.
What's the noise that goes over the radio every now and then? People's voices. Hopefully good calls, things like that. Yeah, it's on Novell. Maverick, it's on Novell. Just because a vehicle turns over doesn't mean it's a story. Did I say a people or vehicle? Just because people turn over? Just because a vehicle turns over, it's not a story. Or it is a story. Just because a vehicle turns over doesn't mean it's a story. It all depends on situations and circumstances.
County was taken up. We have nothing further. Find nothing at that location. Roger, false.
In the rear parking lot.
Daniel Wilshire, Supervisor V7085, 1717 South La Brea, the Enmar roller in the rear parking lot.
Germany code 6 in the area. I think it's in 0415.
Because we're 17 is put up.
David, I read what you wrote, and yeah, I had to look at it, and there's no more CX news. Dun dun dun. Turned into IRL news. Bone Clinks is cool. I'll probably be on that soon. Like I've always said, I can't really be associated with the CX network, but I can now be associated with Bone Clinks in the IRL news. And I'm buddies with Nate. Nate's the dude who runs the behind the scenes stuff, so I'm guessing I'll be on there soon. Caesar Scott at loudlabs.com. Rescue 33, you're canceled. You still have your POG collection? I bet you do. Now that there's no CX network, what's our buddy gonna do? And I'm not talking about Poseidon. I'm talking about Jacob Zone TV. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do without latching on to? Who's he gonna latch on to? He doesn't have anybody to latch on to.
Still on at 114 North Central Avenue. We're driving around, but we still can't find anything. 804, just got updated information. It's a bad address. You can cancel.
Clinton Squad, 158, waiting person, ALS 1215 West Magnolia Avenue, South Budlong Avenue.
Subject area 8908 Serenata, 8908 Serenata, and with the RP only hear them to the rear of them.
165 medical alarm, the Clementine Melba Lake, 29470 Lake Vista Drive, West Lake Vista Drive.
Hey, me too, Mendez. But mine was more like 6 hours ago. Me too. It was good. It was good. I will not lie. It was good. So good. So good.
Subway 34, just 21 female from 9150 Vermont, South LA Station. Knowledge that 0236 hours.
Noble, that's not nice. Why you gotta talk like that? What are you insecure about when it comes to your life? Or noble? Damn. I am not gonna make that. I am not gonna make that. Damn. But we're certainly gonna try. Damn. That's a great call. It's a great call. I guess we'll see who else is out. I don't need to be going that fast, buddy.
Bravo 15 to 7.
Damn, I love these type of calls. These are the best type of calls. They don't happen too often. Damn, I was just that much closer. It would have been better. At this point, I just hope the ambulance is still there. There's no way I'm gonna get transport or a shot of what it is I'm going to. But at this point, I just hope the ambulance is still there. You guys might have to stay in the car because I'm not letting you let me miss a shot. So I'm probably gonna grab my shot first if I can, and then worry about you guys afterwards. I'm guessing there's going to be at least 2, maybe 3 other stringers here. If there's no stringers, I am super surprised. Or if there aren't any other stringers, I guess I should probably speak a little bit of English. Structure fire in West Hollywood. Change that setting there. think we made it, guys. I think we made it. Dude, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Right on, man. I love calls like this. Happy calls. Dad, can I interview you real quick? This is amazing.
Yeah, sure.
This is awesome, dude. All right, let me fix you, make you look as good as you can. And anytime, if they have to talk to you, we'll break away from this because it's obviously more important where you're going right now. All right, first, what's your name and spell it? I'll hold it.
Robin Zepeda, R-O-B-I-N, Zepeda, Z-E-P-E-D-A.
Where were you heading and what happened and what did you do?
I was headed to Kaiser in Harbor City. We had just left. We live about a couple blocks down, and she said time. And that's it. I mean, after that, it was just a wrap.
Did you pull over? Was it delivered while driving, or what happened?
Yeah, she had said it's coming, and then I seen the head. That's when I pulled over and called 911.
So did you help out at all, or did it just kind of literally fall out of her lap?
It just came out.
Just came out?
Yeah.
Did you have yourself a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Congratulations. Congratulations. How you feeling?
Kind of weird right now because we're in an intersection.
Is this your first child?
No, my third.
Your third child?
Yeah.
The other two at home safe?
Yeah, they're all good.
All right,
Yeah. So
did she wake you up and say, hey, husband, let's go? And then all of a sudden, as you were passing Normandy right here, you're like,
she was actually taking a shower, and then I was like, what's going on? And she's like, well, you know, it's time. So that's when I jumped in the shower, and everything was going according to plan, then it just ended up speeding up a little bit.
So what were your thoughts when she kind of said, it's happening?
We gotta go.
No, like right here in the car. Can you explain?
Oh, I gotta call 911. I can't do this. I'm not a doctor.
Everything seemed to work out fine for you, man.
Yeah, hopefully. We still gotta get to the hospital. Hopefully everything's okay.
Congratulations.
Thank
This
you.
is awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we just got ourselves a sweet story. I'd like to get a shot of that baby if I can. I kind of got the shot of the baby, but not so much. But the fact that I talked to the dad is great. The fact that I was able to get the mom holding the baby out of the vehicle is great. But we just had an intersection baby call. Those are the best calls ever. Competition did show up. He just pulled up behind us. I don't think he got anything. I didn't see him until right now, so this is a good one. This is a good one. But I wish they would grab that baby and hold it up. But just had a baby boy delivered here at Slauson in Normandy. Doo 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 doo. Scotty's happy. So, I mean, let's be honest. I didn't drive politely, and those seconds counted. So, luckily, I'm safe. Baby's safe. Mom's safe. Dad's safe. Everybody's safe. Last thing I wanted to do was get in an accident on the way here, but those seconds counted, and it worked. And you're looking at me, look in the back of the ambulance, trying to see if they pull up the baby. The best thing to do right now is to keep the baby on mama's chest. So that's what they're doing. They haven't moved the baby off mama's chest since it was born. So they won't separate the two of them probably till they get to the hospital, is my guess. But I barely got a little bit of the top of his head. So sweet, right? Do you have a name picked out yet?
Carter K.
Right on, man.
Thank you.
You want to spell it for us? That way we get it correctly?
C-A-R-J-A-Y. Oh, C-A-R-T-E-R-J-A-Y.
Gotcha. Thanks, Dad. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Seconds counted. So did you guys catch the name? What was it? Carter J? Was that the first name and the last name? I mean, was that the first and the middle? Or was that just the first name? Dude, we made it. Yes, that's a good one. Those happen about, those happen a lot, those calls, but for us stringers to get those calls, they happen about once every 2 to 3 years, maybe. When I first started stringing, I had a checklist of things I wanted to get. That was on my checklist, was a freeway baby. I got a freeway baby, and I think this is my 3rd intersection baby. So I've had 4 babies in my 20-year career that were born where they weren't supposed to be. When a baby's born in a house, it's not a story unless it's around the holidays. Then it's, a holiday baby. But is this my 3rd one? I know I had one on Stringers LA. I know I had one over in Huntington Park. This one, and then the one on the freeway in Long Beach. So I think just those 4. But that went well. And no competition from what I understand. Unless he got the transport and I didn't see it. But either way, I know he didn't get what I got. So I'm happy. Why would I run a red light and slam into a car? If you run a red light, you're not going fast. You do it like a stop sign. Why would I run a red light and slam into a car? So Kevin, if 3 gangsters pull up to you at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're on your way home from work and they roll down their window and start to talk to you and there's no cars coming, it's not a good idea to run the light? It's not a good idea to run the light for safety? And you're right, it never really is a good idea. But maybe I did, maybe I didn't run a red light. The world is still turning. Everyone's still gonna go do what they gotta do tomorrow. People are still breathing. Matter of fact, there's a new breath in the air. His name is Carter J.
Second clear current 99 Honda to last of Colin Cruz in Bell Garden.
Yeah, Kevin, safety first, man. Safety first. Red 5 staged. Almost said where I was staged.
Get mail unknown wearing a black hooded sweater no further. Floating possible handgun at PR's vehicle. Code 2 is 474, RD 1424.
Kevin, I don't tell you how to do your job. I'm not sure why you feel like you need to tell me how to do mine. I'm not quite sure why you feel like you need to tell me how to do mine. You realize it's 3 o'clock in the morning in the hood. Not really too many cars to be out. But what if there are no cars in the area, Kevin? What if there's no cars in the area? Do you think I'm doing it and making cars stop because of me, or turn my lights on and pretend I'm something I'm not? No. How about I start ignoring you, because I'm going to go to work now. Thanks for watching, Kevin. How long have I been streaming? Just over an hour. Kevin, you're not banned, buddy. I understand what you're saying. Absolutely, laws exist, and they exist for your safety and mine. What do we got going here?
Do you have a name picked out yet? Right on, man. You want to spell it for us? That way we get it correctly? G-A-R-J-A-Y. Oh, G-A-R-T-E-R-J-A-Y. Gotcha. Thanks, Dan.
Carter J. Yeah, that's what he said, right?
Right on, man. You want to spell it for us? That way we get it correctly? G-A-R-J-A-Y. Oh, G-A-R-T-E-R-J-A-Y. Gotcha. Thanks,
Carter
Dan.
J. Carter J. What up, Carter J? Welcome to the world, buddy. You're gonna be on TV. Now, I wonder if Carter J is his first name. Can I see the police work? I don't know what that means, Mr. Somebody's name I can't pronounce. All right, let me go over here and get Dad's last name.
Z-E-P-E-D-A. Robin Zepeda, R-O-B-I-N, Zepeda, Z-E-P-E-D-A.
Z-E-P. Uh-oh, my thing went away, but whatever.
I-N, Zepeda, Z-E-P-E-D-A.
Z-E-P-E-D. I wish that wouldn't have gone away like that. It bummed me out.
Robin Zepeda, R-O-B-I-N, Zepeda, Z-E-P-E-D-A. Zepeda, R-O-B-I-N, Zepeda, ZEPEDA.
He says it so quick.
ROBIN, Zepeda, ZEPEDA.
The E is what confuses me all the time. Is what's getting me confused.
When we get to function to vehicle now, 911A, 17604 Lakewood Boulevard. Real black. 10 wearing all black. Front window to a unknown vehicle and are inside the vehicle. Train parties are across from location Texas 5. Procedure posted Charles indicated verify your location.
ZEPED. See, yeah, I'm still even getting it wrong, but I got it.
798,
Zepeda, ZEPEDA.
ZEPEDA. Yeah, I got it. It's just that E's so fast, and I don't want to mess it up because I'm typing it. Carter J. Zepeda. Zapata. Alright, I need to do something before I check something out here. Because I have a little bit of time. Let's see if I can. Ah, there's the shot right there, and I missed it. That's alright. It is what it is, and we are what we are, right? Oh, that's the one that's gonna have to work. That little cute head. Oh, mama, your little baby is so cute. What are we here?
Currently in the living room with father and girlfriend. Tag is 14.
Ocean Sam 545. Can I get one from Orange DMD on that?
And I'll rush them.
Copy.
Ariel Rivera, 535 West 59th Place.
How am I gonna do that? 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 Dun 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 dun.
Male Hispanic, wearing an LA hat, white tank top, armed with black revolver, shot at the PR, suspect was laughing in an unknown direction. Code 3, incident 0486 30 1362.
Actually, I know exactly how I'm going to do that. All right, so there you go. There you go. Later. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go like this. All right, and now let's go here. Here, here, here. Let's drop you there. And now we go like this, advanced. We're gonna put you at that. Which,
Lakewood bus station. Correction, Lakewood bus station 497 ready 459.
Now on
put
Lakewood Mobile.
you over here. Move you, nope. Move you like this.
For private too.
Move you like this.
H1 number 487
like this.
363.
Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. All right, let's move you that way. Let's close you. Let's get rid of you. Let's do this. No, let's not do that. That's not what we want to do yet. So we can go like that to you. Go like that to you. Boom, perfect. Now we'll put you here. Close you. Go here to there. Boom. 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 Oh no, edit undo, edit undo, edit undo, edit undo.
We have a dash window.
I need for you to stay, and I need for all of you to go. Alright, let's turn you back on. Let's turn you here. Let's grab you, send you out to there. Make sure everybody's peachy clean. Go there, go there, go there, go there. See ya. Later, losers. 9126. Let's go back over here. Boom. 9127. Doot, 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 doot. Let's go here. I'm doing a little bit of editing right now. Uh-oh. I see a problem. Oh, no, I don't. I mean, I do, but it's easily fixable. So now everything lines up, right? Let's watch. Absolutely, everything lines up. Let's go boom, 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 boom.
Correction, you're supposed to be calling for support ready 918 902R.
Route, can I have my code 4?
You guys want to see the money shot? I'll show it to you. Ready?
2005 Denville, by complexion. Last seen wearing a gray sweater with black pants on May 7, 2019 at 1600 hours. Mental condition is good. Any information, contact mission juvenile detective on 5791.
Money shot. It's the date. 3. No, that's the time. 5 dash 8
To the
dash
west, there's 459 Audible
19.
at 430. Tag 13, please.
Yeah, copy. So this 918.
Juvenile Detective Huntington 5851.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Scotty almost messed up.
About 11 suspect 3980.
Yes, he did.
Incident 495. RD 2031.
That's what I'm talking about. Now we're talking. I almost forgot to put my logo on.
Conducting a traffic stop, Floral and Sydney.
Sometimes you tell when you're about to perform Lakewood Boulevard, ready 459 now. ETPK, you perform Lakewood.
Kevin, glad to see you're back asking good questions. Do I still have to physically go to the news stations to sell my footage, or is everything over the internet now? Everything's over the internet. I got lucky with technology. Technology helped me out tremendously when I started in the industry, April 4th, 2000. It's been a while. The generation before me, they dropped tape. I was a daytime stringer, and I used a feed point. We used to have to drive to the feed point. It's Pacific Television, or the Switch now, in Culver City. And 9/11 took place. I stopped working during the day, started working at night. Like I said, the generation before me, it's a long story, but the generation before me was still dropping tape. I dropped tape once, and I said, I'm never doing it again. I'm just gonna go to the feed point. And at that time, all stations didn't have news until 5:30. I tried to do a feed one day, or that following day at 2 o'clock in the morning. They said, we can't take one till 4:15. I said, all right, I'm just gonna go get a bunch of stories and feed it at 4:15. Hence, packaging was born, at least in my world. And from there, the stations, we started to train them, because another stringer came on, as I was working with On Scene at the time. Another stringer came on, and him and I were just feeding stories at 4:15. Then they can take a feed at 4. Then they can take one at 3:30. Then they can take one at 2, 2:30, and so on. Now they can take a 24-hour feed. So I only delivered tape once and never did it again. I was like, this is stupid. This is very stupid. Now I need to write my email, so I will be missing your questions again. And then this is the kind of stuff where I need to make my phone call. So please be aware that you're going to be put on hold and or buffering for about 3 to 4 minutes. Excuse me, I just burped.
Code 4. Additional helicopter response is needed 902R. 10625 Leffingwell Road. 10625 Leffingwell Road in Norwalk. Unit 34D David and Norwalk Meadows. Kilo 75. Unresponsive. CPR being performed. Type 23. Norwalk Unit Code 3111. 2 and 2. Protecting 2 codes. Response on 3. Protecting 1 and 2 as well. Stand by for your death.
Investigation 1770 South La Brea Avenue. Possible teams that can respond identify.
For extra tree. I'm going to go on with something 935 Elm Street, around Chester Avenue. Engine 141, SWAT 64, 2-person ALS 2071, Paseo Ambar, via Amarillo.
Damn. All right. Now, I get really excited for these stories. This doesn't mean it's a clean sweep. Doesn't mean it's a sweep. Channel 2 and 5. I'm guessing I'll get 5. Two's a little iffy. And then there's always 34 and 62, because here's the possibilities that we have. We have 10 possibilities in Los Angeles to get hits. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 34, 52, and 62, and Spectrum. If you have Spectrum Cable has their own news service. So there's 10 possibilities. If we get, or if we get all 10 of those stations, that's a clean sweep. A normal sweep is 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 52. That's like a regular sweep, but a clean sweep, bam! So we're hoping for a clean sweep. That doesn't necessarily mean we are. You never count your stories before they hatch, but something like this is a good story. Doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen. And sometimes you get national hits. There's a real big story that took place in New York, and obviously the Colorado story yesterday. So national hits are maybes, we'll see, but there's definitely possibilities for a bunch of local hits here. All right. Let's do this. Ready? And send. Ready and send. Send. All right, I'll be back. Mom delivered the baby. Mom delivered the baby as Dad pulled over and called 911. He said, "Oh, hi, Dad." I heard someone say, "Hi, Pop." That means my dad's here. Hi, Dad. Mom delivered. Oh, yep, my dad is there. Dad called 911, or he saw the head, started calling 911, and all of a sudden the baby was in Mom's arms. So Mom did it. All right, guys, I'll be back. I need to make some phone calls.
Okay, on temporary plate, Adam 05, Nora 35.
Hi, everybody, I'm back. What's up? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, Kevin. Now you're being racist. I might have to start blocking you.
Ma'am, do you have the information online? And do you know if this house is in a rear lot?
I knew we didn't like you.
Your phone is no longer on the line. We'll get it back on and we'll ascertain if it's in the rear lot.
Kevin, what are we gonna do with you?
Ready for Roger?
Is Mexican a language? I thought Spanish was the language. But I don't think Mexican is a language. Sounds a little suspicious to me. What's up, Jay Walker? How are you? What's going on, everybody? LOUDLABS has been around since the 90s. The actual LOUDLABS news portion of LOUDLABS has been around since 2012. But actual LOUDLABS has been around since the 90s. What's up, Chopper? Didn't do nothing. You're funny. Bam. All right, now what do we do? What do you do here? What do we do here? So, just a little bit of stringer info here. So, let's say a fire breaks out in the next 10-20 minutes and I get that fire. Do I package it with the baby or do I not? Here's the answer to that question. I'm already getting the hits with the baby. So if I grab the fire, I can package it if I don't like the stringer that's there. If I don't like the stringer that I'm shooting with, then I package it. He's not getting any hits on that fire. If I don't package it, then it's an even playing field. So if I like the stringer, then I won't package it, and we'll just kind of let the cards play how they go. What's that saying? We'll let the cookie crumble where it crumbles. So it all depends. If I don't want that stringer to get any hits, I'll package it. If there's no stringers there, then I definitely won't package it, due to the fact that, like I said, I'm already going to get the hits on the baby. So, I mean, I can't confirm I'm going to get the hits on the baby, but there's a good chance I'm going to get the hits on the baby. Let the chips fall. Let the chips go where they go. I like eating chips. My dad and I used to love eating a whole bag of Doritos to ourselves. I asked the dad if he had a boy or a girl, and dad said boy. He didn't say he had a Zay or a Zine. I don't think they're gonna let the child identify what it wants to identify as. It's a boy. What's up, New Jersey? How you doing? What's going on, New Jersey? How's that turnpike? Kevin, you're overthinking too much, man. You are, dude. You're overthinking stuff. How do you think I just got the baby call? Did I need a helicopter to shoot that? We get ground footage all the time when the news goes away. You're acting like I don't know what I'm doing. You're acting like I've never done this before. You're acting like I've never thought of things before. How about, Kevin, you do you, and I'll do me?
Rescue 676, 13603 Marina Point Drive.
Considering I'm not out here just for pursuits, we're doing fine. Thanks. Thanks for asking. Thanks for playing. Hey, Dad, how you feeling? What's going on, Pops? What's the haps? Glad to hear that, Dad. Glad to hear that.
25 to 30 years in agreement to sweatshirt, gray pants, carrying a bag of clothes, code 21534.
Carrying a bag of clothes? Why are you carrying a bag of clothes?
Security of a 415 now on the route in 7524.
I can't believe the Rams got Clay. What's his name? Clay Matthews. That is awesome. He might be at the end of his career, but he still has some good tackles and great leadership. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Well, didn't do nothing. You asked my dad's opinion, and you stated your opinion. So we'll just call it that. That's your opinion. The fact is, that's your opinion. The Rams are going to go right back to the Super Bowl. But will Brady go to the Super Bowl? Most of, if I'm not mistaken, all the Super Bowls Brady went to, Gronk was there too. No more Gronk. No more Gronk. They went there last year, right? Right? Didn't do nothing? Are you laughing about that? Because I'm laughing about how dumb you sound. Boom, 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 boom. Molina, I have no idea. Yeah, Gronk retired. Retired like 3 weeks ago, I think. Couldn't handle the craft. Situation, so he's like, I'm out. No, he's very smart. Very smart. He's probably moving into movies. You'll probably see him in a couple movies, but he doesn't want to have to hit people or get hit for a living anymore. Made enough money to retire. Hasn't really damaged his brain too much. He's out. You think Gronk will come out of retirement, Dad? No way. Nah, it wasn't a publicity stunt. No way. Well, didn't do nothing. There you are with your opinions again. But to be honest with you, that's kind of a fact. You are right. You even without Gronk, you can never count out the Pats because they have that one guy. That one guy called Tom Brady. He is the last of a breed. Where I've talked about this before. There's not many quarterbacks. There's maybe 2 quarterbacks right now that are actually playing. Where, and there used to be a bunch of quarterbacks like this back in the day. Even Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl. Dan Marino was one of them. Joe Montana was definitely one of them. Favre was one of them. But they're the kind of quarterbacks, and Brady's definitely one of these quarterbacks where if you're down by 3 touchdowns, you got 2 minutes left, you still feel like you have a chance. You actually still feel like you have a chance. There's other quarterbacks, and I can even use the Rams quarterback as an example. If you're 3 touchdowns down with 2 minutes left, you kind of feel like you don't have a chance. He hasn't proved himself enough yet to be in that category. And that category doesn't really exist anymore. It's the last of a dying breed when it comes to a quarterback like that. But no, for sure, Brady is that type of quarterback where if you're down by 3 touchdowns, 2 minutes left in the game, Brady has the ball, you're like, we got a chance. But I think the Kraft situation, I know it has nothing to do with the team, but the Kraft situation was the start of that dynasty over. The new dynasty is here in Los Angeles. Those are my opinions, and that's a fact.
And 274, Devin, technically everyone's registration is current on a 2004.
Oh, right on, Dad. What was he doing in town?
4 George, Henry George, 462 Cody West, 1021, St. Mines, Circle in El Dorado, Hill. 274. And
Alfonso, I don't understand the question. I see that you put a question mark behind it, but I don't understand the question.
13 clear.
Business, I figured as much. Did he bring his clubs? Did he bring his clubs? Well, nothing. I think they will be. I really do. I think they're going to be the new dynasty. They're going to go back to the Super Bowl again. I'm not quite convinced Brady will.
Subject possibly overdose. Person under the influence from four mental illness.
Or copy 111 Adam. What's called boy in 3 to 4?
TL1 on 18.
111 boy in 3 to 4 response 3. 111 boy. 111 Adam 3 response 3. 111 Adam.
Kevin, I thought you said you knew who I was.
Adjusting your microphone.
If you knew who I was, then you would know the answer to that.
From the station. We just want to meet. That was better. Plan 11B in front of the load before we enter the.
I must have got you confused with somebody else. Well, Kevin, go to Netflix and watch Shot in the Dark. Go to your Netflix account, watch a show called Shot in the Dark, and then come back and we'll talk. Shot in the dark, and who's to blame? I give news. A great name. Now I drive a Prius.
2011 and 112 boy, if you guys just want to line and be with us in front of the load, and then we'll have this in.
Some weird people in the chat tonight.
2011 cog.
Where's my LOUDLABS loyals at? Where's the loyals? Where's my normal conversators? I'll talk to my dad. When are you going bowling, Dad? What's up, Mendez? There we go. There's a loyal.
Get over dispatch 15, you're completely unreachable.
Kevin, was the sign on the visor, and did it say press or did it say media?
Yelling out front and banging on the door and ringing the doorbell.
And was it in San Diego or Los Angeles? Oblivion, we had our normal 100-ish people, and then I got on the phone for a few minutes and we lost them and they never came back. Which is all good. All good. I'm not looking to buy any new scanners quite yet, Jerry. Scott, have you ever heard anything else later? Whether it's season 2 or still negotiating? Still negotiating. Still negotiating to see what we're doing. Can you put more than one scanner in a Prius? Absolutely.
Between 7 X-ray, Henry John 650.
It was, it said media on it. And if it was here in Los Angeles, most likely it was a black Crown Victoria. If it was in San Diego, it could be any number of cars.
7 X-ray Henry John 650. No one a warning, 2007 Cadillac.
It's a stabbing on Washington and Adams. Yeah, it was a black Crown Vic.
434 East 41st Street.
And it said media, it didn't say press. That's funny about the yellow lights. He loves using his lights. Was he using the lights? Was he parked when the lights were on? Or was he running the lights as he was responding to a call?
3 Addison responded 1. 5-1 copy. You're welcome.
I don't find the showing business call. Google on Floyd.
He was driving. He was definitely driving. What an idiot. Yeah, that guy has issues. It's not illegal to have yellow lights. It's somewhat illegal. I don't know how illegal it is for him to drive with them on, but there's no reason for him to drive with them on, except that he likes bells and whistles. And that's called code 2. But he's an idiot. And I'm sure he's watching right now because he likes to spy on me. Hi, idiot.
Male, Middle Eastern, 40 years, bald, under constitutional code 2 and 0555, ready 1011.
Jaywalker. Not if you're in Australia.
Exit the bus.
Or in my dad's case, he's just waking up. And I'm guessing he's sitting on his couch with a cup of coffee, watching his son work.
Hey, sir, we're going to be leaving to go to jump off point.
He said yes.
Unit for Trust Suspect 3949 South Venice Avenue. Incident 508 9374.
Anybody want to do a TV watch for me right now? At 4 a.m. NBC. Or we'll say, if you're here in Los Angeles, channel 4, 5, 7, and 11 all have news at 4 a.m. If you're not in Los Angeles, you can go to their website and click on live news, which is NBC Los Angeles. It's just easier to do this, right? We'll do it in order. This way it's also on here for people who do want to watch. So that is NBC, which is channel 4. I guess I should probably put the live link on there. That would be better, but you guys can figure out how to go live. You just got to click on live. That's channel 5. That's channel 7. So this is for people who aren't in LA and you want to watch Los Angeles news. This is how you do it. You just click on live and you can watch my awesome story. For anybody watching TV, I don't know if I'm going to get, I don't know if it's going to be considered breaking news and it'll happen at 4 a.m. I'm sure there's bigger and better stories than a baby being born in an intersection. Those are just happy calls. Sometimes, if it's a slow night, they'll air it right away, but I'm guessing it'll be 4:30, 5 a.m. news. KCAL 9 doesn't have news until noon. Hey, and there goes the ambulance that delivered the baby. Oh, just missed it. KCAL 9 doesn't have news until noon, and if you go to CBS's website, that's where you'll watch. CBS and KCAL are the same thing. Right on, First Source. That's cool.
At 1107 South
Nah, subtle? Subtle?
Stand by what, man? Go ahead.
They're gonna name it Carter J. Carter J.
It's going to be on the east side, near the gate.
Oblivion, what you talking about? You talking about my story or a different story? Because my story yesterday involved a dog, but it was just one dog. High maintenance. We're actually going to be making our way into the Sacramento market next year. We will be the pursuit crash. Gotcha. We will be making our way into Sacramento.
LAPD Air 18,
Loud Labs, New Sacramento. Coming to a TV near you.
Yeah, I got your landing. Clear.
That's really good advice.
Thanks, bud.
That's really good advice, Ghost. That is really good advice. They should put that on the warnings for toasters.
Locations down between a white car and a black car. The PR can still see the suspect. Clear.
What company you're 1087 if people are very safe.
85 RA 1090. London Turbo.
Pat's park. Get your cipher here over there. Pat's over here. Roger. Sitting on west side of building A. South, north, east, west. Medium code 6 with 85. 65 on 7 Charles Victor Adam 610.
29 traffic south over in 657 Charles Victor Adam 610.
William Boy Adam Union Charles 9 Charles 51 Boy Victor Mary 09616.
The 663 is the alarm company. Did not know which side of the building. Roger.
95 0490.
Yeah, there is, Mel. There is a lot of new names tonight. That's good. That's good for us. That's very good. Kevin, I have no idea. I have no idea. It always changed. Lala News got that one car through, brought down half a building. Yeah, that was crazy for a source. He got a lot of hits on that. I didn't ask if he got any nationals. I know he didn't get NBC National. He got NBC Local, but he didn't get NBC National. It made news over here in LA, but it was from the fire department's camera. So Fox is on right now, and Fox is showing there was a 2-alarm fire in Chino last night. It looks like it's a replay. Oh no, they're about to start their new one. Oh, there we go, coming up. Person killed inside Downey liquor store. Well, that's not good. On scene got a story in Downey. Deadly police pursuit. They're showing that from yesterday. Hayfire, yeah, Hayfire was a good one. I'm watching channel 11, so it's probably delayed. Someone's saying that I got Fox, or I got Fox on. The dairy farm stuff, it was hay caught fire. I didn't get a hit on Fox that I know of yet, but like I said, it's probably delayed. But I saw that On Scene got a hit so far on Fox. On Fox. Fox 11. Uh-oh, that's not good. What happened? Things happened.
For a student timeout, window overdose 4073 Durban Road, Berlin, code 205.71596. The handle for incident division and identified.
Running from Santa Fe inside.
What happened?
Roger.
Why are you gonna be so rude?
The next one, cancel to that 555, 1083 will handle. The 2029 responding code 3 from Santa Fe and 3rd to 3rd in Maine.
Negative.
At the beginning, able to respond to Helltown PD for 14090 identified. 1829, Roger.
Oblivion. Like I said, back in the day,
1415, Roger.
when I first started working the overnight, news didn't start till 5:30, and then because of technology, we can get news faster and stuff like that. Channel 11 went to 5 o'clock, and then everybody followed. Channel 11 went to 4:30, and then everybody followed. And then I forgot who went at 4, and everybody followed that except Channel 2. I'm guessing Channel 2. Channel 2 will eventually have that. NBC's breaking news: bar shooting in Van Nuys. I did hear that shooting. I think it was on Sepulveda, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we start our news here now at 4 a.m. It's crazy. Which is good for me and bad for me. Because between 3 and 4, I used to call that the glory hour. Where if you got something between 3 and 4, you're good to go. Now, it has to be good. Like right now, if I get something between 4 and I got a hit on Channel 4. Yay for me!
Yay! Sophia Irene Dewitt, Brown 51 DOB 12,006, thin bill, dark complexion. Last name wearing a brown shirt, black pants, black and white vans.
I wonder who got shot. Who got shot at the liquor store? Was it a customer or a worker or the bad guy? It's one of the three.
Hey, just be advised, we're about 14 minutes out from our jump-off point, just to give you guys an estimate. Okay, go over that thing.
53 pounds. DOB 523 2003. Thin build, dark complexion, last name wearing a black fitted sweatshirt, gray pants, white shoes. Physical condition is good. The located contact 77th Division. Information incident 567.
All that bear want to do is sleep, and they keep putting that light in his eyes.
Cancel 5 out of 25 on any calls are holding, short handling.
Cameraman needs to white balance his camera.
Traffic stop 763 Road. The Silver Infinity People Plate.
Code 53 traffic stop 76 and Figueroa on a Silver Infinity paper plate.
Bear's like, what are you guys doing? Why are y'all watching me? Kevin, they're probably all gonna air it, but I know Fox aired it already, and apparently Channel 5 aired it. But I'm curious, was it the liquor store worker? Was it a customer? Or was it a robber?
Okay, so did you get a suspect description for 85 ambulance overdose call?
What's your call for them?
459 John 8.
I'm still staged, Tammy. I'm still waiting for a story. Still waiting for another story of a lovely lady.
4190, 4196.
Well, which one's for you think you're taking?
Gotcha, Oblivion. I like how you're on another continent and you know more about it than I do.
7015 Alpha, Nicholas.
Yeah, Tammy, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I missed one last night. I went a little too early. There was an overturned truck on the 110 at the 105. I should have stayed out. I could have got that, but whatever.
Description. 67, is there a way you can call them back and ask them? Because I believe the same subject we have here is going to be the same gentleman from that call. It's about 2 blocks away.
Can't win them all.
1057 standby. We'll do a call back to Captain.
Good morning,
Hey, Bernard.
Will's TV News.
Eco 90, can I have 3521? Plan training, check that 566 suspect, and victim Joey.
Plane is 430 name, suspect victim Joey. 12C3 suspect 55 figure out the 711 parking lot.
I have a feeling I know what I'm doing this afternoon. Mel, no, absolutely not. 61 degrees right now. 61 degrees.
Or 242 or 245.
It is not cold, and it probably won't be cold for a while in LA again until, I don't know, September, October. Yeah, Oblivion, that's the cool thing about KTLA is you can rewind. The other live streams you can't rewind, but KTLA you can rewind to see stuff. I am jealous, Mel Taylor. I am very jealous. Jay Walker, you're funny, and thank you. Hello, Germany. How are you?
We're getting pretty close to our jump off as well, so we'll just hang here until I hear from you. They requested you just make our K9 announcement over your hair. Again, due to contact and security and stuff like that, the armed security, so I'll let you know. Sounds good.
Information is the location.
Jennifer Lynn, it was a deputy involved fight. I didn't even send that out. I probably should have sent it out. I didn't even send it out. But if the suspect was transported, maybe, or if a deputy was transported, maybe I would have sent it out, but I didn't send it out. It was a deputy involved fight. I wasn't too far away from it, so I went and checked it out. Deputies obviously won.
1X37, 1X37, meet 31 FD 303 code 6 with your victim of incident 4847 east of 1 east of Figueroa.
Kevin, it's all good. No worries. No worries at all. I record all news, so when I get home, I'm gonna do a quick DVR check. to see how I did.
The engine number.
Kevin, don't forget to watch Shot in the Dark on Netflix.
Area 10504 South San Pedro Street.
And then you'll know what kind of car I drive. Well, what should we talk about? Yesterday was Taco Tuesday. Anybody have any tacos? I did not have any tacos on Taco Tuesday. I had breakfast burritos, and I had chicken and rice. And some cream cheese ragoons. Those are so good. So unhealthy, but so good. Right on, Mel. Those are the best ones. Those are the best tacos. Homemade tacos, those are the best tacos. Bye, Jennifer. In San Pedro at El Taco. What happened in my area? I got out late, so I missed a liquor store shooting in the city of Downey. It looks like I missed a bear in the valley, but I wouldn't have covered that bear. But I did get an intersection baby. Carter J. Zapata. Carter J. was welcomed into the world this morning in his family's brand new SUV. Mom delivered baby while dad called 911. He saw the head, he pulled over, mom had a baby in her arms. Corn shells and oil. Yeah, that's how we do it here. That's how the wife does it. And El Taco is good. El Taco is really good. I think there's one in the city of Orange. There's one in the city of Downey, speaking of Downey. And I didn't know there was one in San Pedro. Pedro.
Negative. Somebody said there was a tone change for that black car. I'll start again.
Messenger. Well, let's put 7 down. We're coming southbound.
There's apartment 8475 Herman Boulevard, 711, female yard, PD and MP, state phone, smartphone for digital.
Yeah, that's El Taco. You know what I really like about El Taco? Is I like their taco sauce. Their taco sauce is good. Kevin, no it's not. No it's not.
And the male wearing that gray beanie with long hair, lastly walking back to the vehicle with the Chevron. The dark gray 320 Chevy Blazer.
Negative code flag.
Alright, we're gonna wait until you get there. You'll be the
Well, let's say this, Kevin. Downey used to have 2 of them within a mile of each other. The one you're talking about did close, and now I believe it's another taco place. But there's still one on Florence. You can still get their awesome tacos and their nachos. Every time I go get a tattoo in the city of Orange, I stop by and go get El Taco in Orange. But yeah, the one on Firestone is closed, but the one on Florence is not. Well, hello. To you too. Ribeye steak. My dad is definitely a meat and potatoes kind of man. No question about that. And spinach. He always loved spinach. I hated it. I love Popeye, but I hate spinach. First source, in Philly or the country? Because there's no way the country. Those dudes are going to grab their dollars. Do you know how many lives those guys save? Think about that. They save so many lives. Mothers Against Truck Drivers should reach out to them and say thank you. Yeah, Jaywalker. Tito's. Isn't that your old hood? Didn't we talk about that yesterday? If my memory serves me correctly. How long have we been going? Alright, we've been going over 2 hours, so what time is it? 4:18? I'll give it till maybe 4:30. What's up, New Hampton? How are you? Good morning.
West Santa Monica Boulevard, Northwest Mill Drive.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've answered it. I don't know if I can accept it now.
I used to go to a place. Is it La Habra? I guess that's La Habra. I don't think it's there anymore. But my mom number 2 and I used to go to this place on Imperial called Puffy Taco. Imperial and Euclid, maybe? Imperial and... I'm not exactly sure. I think it was Euclid. I want to say it was Euclid. But they had a place called Puffy Taco. I don't think Puffy Taco's there anymore. The building's probably still there, but I don't think Puffy Taco's there. It's only one way to find out, right? No, there's one in Leffingwell, but I don't think the one is I don't think it's the one I don't think that's there anymore. Well, BG, considering my life doesn't revolve around views and subscribers, I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be alright. BG's the type of person that thinks he can type something and people care. But I will say this to you, BG. Go to sleep, wake up, and check out how many views it has. Bet you it has over 1,000 by the time you go to sleep and wake up. Not that I care or anything. Just stating facts. Do I like Italian food? I do. I do. I do. My wife actually made some really good pasta meat sauce the other day. and instead of having it was penne pasta with some, I think it was actually marinara sauce, but instead of doing meatballs, we just had meat, like taco meat, and it was so good. So good, I ate it twice. So good. I do like, lately I've been eating salads with Italian dressing, or chicken salad, I guess. I'll throw some lettuce in there, throw some cheese in there, throw some onions in there, throw some chicken on there, and throw some Italian dressing. Is that considered Italian food, if it's Italian dressing?
Unit Alpha, East 223rd Street.
Lunchtime? I always think that Purple Rain's in Minnesota. I forget that she's in the UK.
Make contact with the DOP.
Tomatoes for Scott. See, now my dad is just trying to. Now my dad's trolling. My dad's trolling. Yeah, Dad, I would love a plate of spinach and tomatoes. That sounds amazing. This channel's gonna make you gain weight, right? Oh, well. Albania 54.5. Where do I start? Do you have Netflix? We can start there. It'll be easier to explain it that way. Do you have Netflix? Albania 545.
2061 Eagle Broadway. Can you show me close to Sherman Way and Burial in the northwest corner of the parking lot? And if you have any available companion unit code Alpha here, please.
1L6276 Sherman Way and Burial in the northwest corner parking lot, requesting any available companion units code Alpha at that location.
You do have Netflix. All right, so it'll make it so much easier. Go watch a show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. It'll be under your documentaries or reality. I don't think it's under action and adventure. It's not a movie. It's a reality show, 8 episodes. I'm featured on there, and it kind of shows what I do. In a nutshell, I film things for the news. That's why you hear scanners going off and on. I live in the Los Angeles area, and are you in the Los Angeles area? And I'm asking if you're no, but I said Shot in the Dark for the but you said Shot in the Dark for the Netflix. Yes. So if you were in the Los Angeles area, I would have been able to explain it a little better because you probably would have saw the logos or whatever. But I sit in my car. Now the show's not going to show me doing much sitting. The show shows what I do, and it just took all the great stuff and put it all together with me and the 2 other guys that were featured on it. But I sit in my car, I listen to scanners, I wait for fires, pursuits, shootings, car crashes, and then I go film them, and then I try to sell it to the local news. I'm called a stringer. Netflix Originals, best way to find it. Oh, First Source News says it right there. You're in Detroit. Gotcha. There are stringers in Detroit. I know a stringer in Detroit. We actually were in Detroit until he got a real job at ABC 7, I believe, is what it is out there. I don't know if you guys use logos, but the news agencies don't really have cameramen out at night. So stringers in certain markets, in certain cities, will go out and chase stories, and we record them. I got a camera in my back seat. I got a bunch of scanners here, and I go and I record it, send it to the news. If it shows up on TV, I send them a bill. So a lot of it is sitting and waiting. So because I'm sitting in this car, and right now my morning, it's 4:30 in the morning here, so all the news that is going to be on TV has basically already been fed in. I fed in a story today. I got a intersection baby. Somebody had a baby on the way to the hospital in their SUV. That's news. That's going to make the news. So just sitting here in my car is kind of what I do to waste time in between stories. And now that I'm live streaming, it generates money for me while I'm waiting for the calls. This is new to me. I only used to get paid if it shows up on TV. Now I get paid sitting in my car talking to you. Well, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. And thank you for checking it out. Bam! Look at that. New fan, just like that. So back to Puffy Taco. There's one in Whittier. I don't think the one on La Habra is there anymore. Maybe. Is it called Arturo's Puffy Taco now? I don't know. Whatever. Today's Wednesday. What food do we eat on Wednesdays? And one of the reasons why we talk about food, Albania 545, if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. One of the reasons why we talk about food on here is because it's something everybody can relate to. Not everybody is into basketball, not everybody's into golf, not everybody's into football, not everybody's into mowing their lawn, but the one thing that everybody is into and can relate to is food. So we talk about food here a lot. Walla Watts. Yes, it is. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Speaking of golf, for those of you who missed it, me talking about golf earlier this week, or earlier this feed, I golfed this morning, or yesterday morning, I guess, however you want to look at it.
So when you're ready, let us know.
And I got 5 pars in a row. I only played the back 9. I didn't play a full 18. I played 9 holes, but it's a full course, but I just played the back 9. And I started off with 5 pars in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Par 4, a par 4, a par 3, a par 4, and a par 5. No, wait. Par 4, 3, 4, and 4. Yeah. Par 5, I got a bogey. So stupid. And then the following par 4, I got a double bogey. And then the next 2 par 4s, I got single bogeys. So I think I got a +5. Is that what that comes out to? Yeah, I got a +5 on the back 9. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I am very happy about that. Uh-oh. What happened here? Aw. Nope, didn't miss it. Yeah. Jessica, I know, right? I know, huh? Prince, it's because he's not allowed to. He doesn't have the option to go back. He started a new thing with the old owner of On Scene, the guy that I used to work for when I worked for On Scene. I never worked for Zach, no matter how it looks like it, however it was portrayed on the show. Some people got it confused. I never worked with Zach. I left On Scene before Zach even started working for him. Then Zach started working for him, and then Zach took it over, and then Zach lost it. Now Zach is working with the guy he took it over for a new company. They're starting to, they're teaming up with one guy that I said no to out in New York and North Carolina, and then they're working with another dude who kind of worked for On Scene for a minute up in the Washington area. And I'm guessing that's what Zach's doing right now. But yeah, he's getting back into it, but which is good because if we do get a show, that'll play into it, which is good because they would kind of follow the fake bounty hunting and fake sheriff thing, but it doesn't really play into what it is that we do. But now that he's getting back into it, it'll play into it. So it's actually good if we get a second season. But yeah, he started a new thing. Well, he didn't start it. Somebody else started it, and he's gonna help run it. Right, Cheryl? Absolutely. And Walla Watts. Yeah. I hear it's pretty strict over there. My family's from Germany. Both my grandma and grandpa were born in Germany. And they got out. They got out in nervous times. Do I work alone or do I work with a crew? Jessica, I am out here by myself in my car, but I do work, I have a team. I do have a team. Victor used to be part of my team. Victor's now gone, doing bigger and better things. Very happy for him. We have a Sam. We have a Jacob. We have an Eric. We have a Randy. We have a Renee. We have a Raphael. We're soon to have a Tyler. We have an Edward. We have a GDP. We have a Johnny. I think I named everybody on the LA team. And if I missed any of you and you're watching, I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, I did miss some stuff. We have a Pablo and we have a Jason. That's the LA team that I work with. But in my car, it's just me. Mel, I think my grandfather, not the one who left Germany, but grandfather from my dad's side was stationed in Germany, if I'm not mistaken. Right, Dad? I'm half German too. Yes. Gotcha. So I had one grandpa leave and the other grandpa went there and helped for the reason why he was leaving. Absolutely, Jay Walker. Absolutely, Adam is part of the New York team. He's not part of the LA team. In New York, there's Adam. I'm gonna miss a couple people I know for sure. There's an Adam, there's a Chris, and there's a. Oh, how do I? No, it's not Julio. It's not Raphael. It's something like that together. Alejandro, there you go. Thank you, Jerry. I feel bad about that one. There's an Alejandro, there's a Chris, and there's an Adam. And then we have Brandon in Cedar Rapids. We have... Hold on.
227 East 55th Street, incident 526.
Miguel in San Luis Obispo.
FD 203, 31 FD 203 request.
And we have Dan in Dallas.
Station 1160, 11 Screaming Woman, Foothill and Van Nuys, Foothill and Van Nuys. On Foothill, between Van Nuys and Fairbanks, subject is me, my wife, female, Van Nuys, full chief, injured. Walking down the middle of the street, asking for someone.
John, I don't know what you're talking about.
Incident 626 9602.
Don't understand your question.
Initiate contact.
You talking about somebody who does billing? It's a family business.
Still out in front, trying to make contact and get over the fence.
I've said this once and I'll say it again. If you want somebody good to take care of your money, have your Jewish mother do it. Nobody better than your Jewish mother to take care of your money and the finances. Yeah, John, I'd pay him. Otherwise, nobody works for free. The stations don't pay him, I do. Not a lot, Jessica, but I did get a great story, so I'm happy. I saw a lot of sheriffs at the beginning of the night, and then I saw a little baby in the middle of the night. And then I saw a lot of new people at the end of the night.
Renee's gonna get it hand over to you. Only license 2002, boy.
Chocolate coffee?
Corresponding license 8, Charles Allen Mary.
What's chocolate coffee? You just make coffee and pour some chocolate syrup into it?
Patricia Barber, B-A-B-E-R.
It's funny too, because my mom retired right about the same time I started doing the business on my own, and she's definitely not retired anymore. So she'll do it for a while. She enjoys doing it, and I don't have to pay her much. At some point the wife will take it over, but no time soon. I like my mom doing it. She does a great job, and obviously I can trust my wife, and my wife will do a great job, but there's nobody I trust more to do my bills and accounts receivables and payables than my mother. Well, it's past our time. I guess I'm gonna say goodbye. This is it's been fun. Thank you to the one person that donated the $5. I must have missed it, but it says $5 up there on top of my screen. Thank you to everybody who liked my video tonight. Thank you to everybody who hung out. Bye, Dad. I love you. The rest of you, I don't love you. I appreciate you, though. And I will catch you all later. And as Raj says from the Big Bang, later, losers!